fellow Radical Movement members, those of you who still remain, I have a little bit of a message, a little bit of one, to send out before I go in less than 5 hours to fight for my life in a hardcore match against SaveZaq Cass. See, I realized as I was watching some videos that not very many of you take me seriously, and that not very many of you really know who I am. I've put matches on with the legendary X-Cow. I've put matches on with people like Devin Bliss and Drake Cannon. And while sometimes I come up on the short end of the stick, I used to be a winner. And I felt that triumph again against NTDW's Tank when I locked him in the self-imposed destiny and made him tap. Now those of you who have been talking about me on some videos don't know that I made Tank tap out, because it wasn't a big known victory. It didn't need to be known that I beat Tank. But what did need to be known is that it was my first win, and it was very special to me. So special, in fact, that I didn't feel like tarnishing it with 2 in a row. See, at Hang 'em High the very next weekend, last weekend, I let Anthony Lee win. And a lot of people have been asking me, why? Why'd you let Lee win? It makes no sense. You've been chasing gold in CCW, but then you let Anthony Lee win and keep his belt. Well, that's because just minutes before that match, I was warming up, I got a call from good old Rad Hazard. And he said he had a present for me. He said he had a gift for me being one of the first to join the Radical Movement. For being one of the first to stand up and say, hey, I think the exact same way you do. We need to save these people, and not just the wrestlers, Rad, not just the wrestlers. We need to save the fans too. The people who don't do it, but the people who cheer us on. People who watch us break our bodies. People who watch us destroy ourselves. They need to be saved too. But now back to Rad Hazard's phone call. He called me and he said, I have a present for you. I have a gift that I'd like to give you, but I need you to do something for me. And I said, what is that, Rad? And he said to me, make that title worthless. And I didn't know how to do it. I was scheming up in my mind, and then as I made my entrance and I shoved off the fans who love it when I point my guns and blast them away, I realized in that moment what I had to do. I had to sacrifice myself. I had to sacrifice my dignity for a lower championship, for something that means nothing, because I know that whatever Rad Hazard has to give me will be better than some silly old belt made by a washed up GBYWN. A shadow, a memory of what it used to be. a memory of when people like Xcal, the person who was good and the person who helped people, ran the show. He ran it, and while I still need to save Xcal, I know back then that I didn't have to. He wasn't so immersed into this betting, this traveling around and giving your body for everyone else. But so, last week at Hang'em High, I let Anthony Lee retain. I hit him with 3 Dreammakers in the match. I had so many chances to climb up and grab that title, and I didn't take them. No, not because I was scared. Not because I was afraid of what could happen if I slipped and fell. Because I didn't want the title. I don't need the title. And in all honesty, fuck that title. It's worthless. It's on a worthless champion, and no matter who gets it now, it's worthless. I made it so. And after I do this last task for Rad Hazard, before he presents me my gift, I'm going to offer to save you, Zaq Cass. In that match, I will reach out to you and say, Zaq, please let me save you. Let me save you, Zaq Cass. Join the radical movement. Join what is right. Save your girlfriend. Save your family members. Save them by saving yourself.